All right, I'm back with an update on Liquidia, ticker symbol LQDA. I closed out my 20 contracts today, and I took a loss on these contracts, and I'll give a little description on why. So as you can see in this graphic, down at the bottom, it shows that I bought them back for $3,093.47. I originally had sold them for $1,714. So I think the stock was trading at $27 a share, and I sold the $30 strike for September. And I didn't have anything on my radar that would tell me that there would be like any new updates with Liquidia. And what happened this morning was United Therapeutics, which some people know and some people don't know, they're a competitor with Liquidia, and they had phase 3 trials that concluded that one of their drugs was effective, treating an ailment. And what ended up happening is United Therapeutics, we can hop over here real quick to Robinhood. So it had closed, looks like on Friday, at like $304. Well, when it opened up this morning, it opened up at like $460 a share pre-market. So the stock was up around 47% in pre-market. And so I decided that when things opened up today, I would take a look and make sure and see if I, what would Liquidia be doing. And let's take a look what Liquidia pre-market Liquidia hit $31.44 per share. And so I had sold those $30 strike calls. And so I wanted control of those shares again. In total, between my Roth and my rollover, I hold 7,000 shares. So let's take a look here. Yeah, here's the Robinhood graphic showing that it hit 31.44 today. So when Liquidity was trading around 28.51, I went ahead and bought those contracts back so I would have control of those 2,000 shares. So I paid $1.54 per share, which trading at $2.51, $1.54, that puts it at $30.05 is essentially what I paid to get control of those shares back. So let's see. Yeah, I sold them for $17.14, bought them back for $3,039. So that's a difference of $1,325 that I paid over what I received for them originally. But I'll show you here. Here's a graphic where it shows where I was accumulating shares back in August. And Liquidia is a name that I've traded since 2023. Followed Tim O'Connell for a number of years, and this is one of his, strong conviction stocks, and it's one of them that I followed Tim on, and have been trading shares for, like I said, for a couple of years. But like in my rollover, I have 6,000 shares in my rollover, and on the current shares that I'm holding, I'm still up $38,000 on these shares. And then in my Roth, I'm up $6,000 on those 1,000 shares that I own in the Roth. So combined, I'm up $44,300 and some dollars and change. And so if you subtract that $1,325 that I overpaid for those to buy those contracts back, I'm still sitting on just under $43,000 in gains. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that that I closed those out, like I said, for a loss of $1,325. But really, I just wanted to get control of those shares just in case Liquidia spikes. It's not going to spike like 47% like United Therapeutics did, but if at some point in the future when they potentially get bought out, you're going to see a spike like that. So I figured I probably shouldn't be foolish and sell covered calls on one of my higher conviction plays. So anyway, I like to share the wins and the losses, so I figured I'd share the loss as far as the options on LQDA. Thanks for listening.